Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years now. I want to talk with you about elevator pitches. And just in case you're not familiar with the term, it was created to describe what you'd say to someone who you might have met on an elevator in an office building during a ride from the top floor to the bottom floor. In other words, about 30 seconds. So the typical elevator pitch is one where you say, well, let's talk, about myself. So if I were meeting someone and they said, "Hi, what do you do?" I help the world find work and organizations achieve objectives by hunting down leaders and staff. In addition, I talk about the work that I do in about 30 seconds. Now, I'm not a big fan of elevator pitches. Why? Because they're remarkably contrived, and basically for 30 seconds you're vomiting on someone. My big belief, which really comes from my experience with networking, is elevator pitches are rude, crude, and insulting. Because no one's really going to get tantalized by you in 30 seconds. What you are always trying to do is do things that build relationship with other people. And frankly, I don't think you can do that in 30 seconds. I think you can vomit a bunch of stuff on people, but I don't think you can really build a relationship in 30 seconds. I don't think you can really whet someone's appetite adequately in 30 seconds. I think what you can do is sound like a phony, like someone who's put together a marketing campaign and is out there trying to sell themselves in all the worst sense of the term. But what I want you to think of is, what could you say in a minute or two to someone that would get them interested in what you've been doing and how they might be able to help you? That to me is far more valuable than that 30-second contrived speech. So think a minute or two. If you were to meet someone walking down the street, or if they called you up out of the blue and said, "Hey Jeff, what have you been up to these days?" What might you say then? I might talk about helping the world find work by helping them find jobs, providing them with great information, introductions, valuable content. I would talk about things that I'm doing along those lines and not just simply dump on them for 30 seconds. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button. Do something that lets people know that this is a worthwhile video for you. In addition, I want to encourage you to come over to my website, which is jeffaltman.com. I want to invite you to sign up for a complimentary subscription to No BS Job Search Advice Easy, which I publish weekly with advice for job hunters good anywhere in the world. It's a $499 value I give away for free. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting, positions I'm recruiting for, places that you can post your resume to, including very easy to work with career builder links and access to Job Search Universe at my site. All my videos are there, as well as on YouTube. All my podcasts are there. In addition, there are previous articles I've written for my e-zine there. A lot of good information to help you with job hunting. So come over to jeffaltman.com and go explore. A few final points. First of all, if you need some advice about some element of job search, I'm a live person job search expert and career coach. Contact me through liveperson.com. Be happy to answer a few questions. If you're looking for personal coaching from me, go to VIPpersonalsearch.com or at jeffaltman.com. You can find the same information available there. And you can find out about the work I do as a job search coach to help people find work more easily. In addition, if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. And lastly, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I should mention your name. I'd love to help you with current firm or previous firm staff positions. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.